Howdy, folks. Zelgrax here with Siberius. Wolf.
Yeah. Or is it Siberius here with Zelgrax?
I don't know. It probably depends which version you're watching. Which, let's face it, I think technically more people are likely to watch yours, so I'm probably with you at the moment.
I don't have watched mine and you want to see what's going on with the Skaven and some of the other warbands, you should watch Zelgrax's channel. It's just Zelgrax, right?
It's just Zelgrax.
Nice.
Yep. I'll make sure I tag you in my description too, so that
I'll
people
try
can find
and
yours.
tag you. I'm really bad at tagging stuff properly
I mean, I usually just
for some reason.
copy the previous one,
That's
and
what I should
you
do.
weren't tagged in that, so. But there's no reason why you shouldn't be tagged. Anyway, I'm going to hit launch mission.
Good.
Because otherwise we're just going to be sitting here waffling. Alright, so... Oh, interesting.
All right. Oh.
We have
Okay,
the same
interesting.
objective.
Same objective.
That's a first. Oh,
Yep.
also, deployment. One warband divides into 3 strike teams, while the other is scattered randomly around the area, scared by something.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
So, I think that's what happened last
Oh.
time.
I bet that is. You didn't get the option.
Didn't get the option. So let's see who gets...
That makes a lot of sense. Oh dear. Hang on. Okay, I can move.
Have I been scattered again, then? I think I've been
You
scattered.
can't move. I guess you don't know yet.
I don't
See
know
how it
yet.
looks. I seem to have 3 positions I can set up in, so that's feeling like you're probably scattered.
That is not ideal. That did not go well for me last time.
It didn't, but I will say, I think in part, having watched that, and you might not think this is fair, there was a potential it could have gone well. I don't think it entirely went poorly just because of that, because I think there was time to regroup.
I mean, I was attempting to regroup, I just failed.
I think you kind of got in position. Yeah, because I think you were pretty much in position. It's just
Yeah, I underestimated the speed of the undead, for one.
yeah, I've done that kind of thing. That's not good.
And then, so that's one issue, obviously. And then I mean, I may have mentioned this before, but the terror really did a number on me. And
Oh
so
yeah.
I researched it further. It's so much worse than it has any right to be. Terror affects you even after you've killed the thing that causes terror until you pass.
It's not
Or
very
I
long,
think
is it?
you if you get out of range, but if you're in a combat situation like we were, where everyone is in this cluster, my guys were just being terrified and terrified and terrified until they passed. Even after the guy died. Again. Because it's a vampire, you know.
Yeah, that's not great, is it?
It was pretty much awful. Alright, let's see how horrific. My goodness. Okay. Okay. If I zoom out, that's my distribution there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the backtrack thing is definitely.
Messing with you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I was not in any way tactical in my battle against the. What was it, sisters? Yeah, sisters.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be slightly more sensible, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, your match with the sisters felt very just
chaos.
yeah, very chaotic and just going off instincts and stuff.
Yeah, which was kind of fun in its own way. But also a bit devastating.
he's got some
Good work, John the
hard
Batrist.
hitters.
John the Batrist always just goes ahead of justice unwavering, proclaiming his greatness.
See. And why is he called John the Bratwurst?
Batrist?
What's that?
Well, you know, it's a childhood issue. He doesn't like to talk about it. In fact, he can't talk about it.
Is he mute?
Yeah.
Oh, how did he proclaim Justice Unwavering's arrival?
Signs. He's got a sign on his back.
Nice.
And he might have one on his front. No, he just has scars. He tries to write it in scars as well, but the issue is he can't write, so... Oh, I see what you're getting there.
Oh, every
I'm not
time
happy.
I press Q to do a thing instead of
Objectives updated.
I press Q to do a thing instead of switch between things. If you follow. You follow?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
I mean, mostly. I click a lot of stuff. I mostly just use the arrows and click, and then I will use Q and E to cycle occasionally.
I use Q and E to cycle pretty much exclusively.
I mean, maybe one day the tale will be told of how John the Batrist got his name.
Doesn't seem very likely. Let's be honest. I did it again.
Yeah. Well, if one of his family shows up, because we've already got some family in my gang. Because Ernest Paul's brother showed up to stand in for him last battle.
I see. It's nice to keep it in the family.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't. He's down to one eye, so it took him a couple of days to recover from that. That's not good. Maybe
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a long way away.
Let me just confirm I'm going where I want. Yes. Is that somewhere I can... Yeah.
I know it's a bit jarring sometimes, but I like that it snaps to when one of your guys sees something, because it means you don't miss things too much.
Oh dear. Yes. Yeah, no, I actually... it took a little getting used to, of course, but I agree that that is a good feature.
Mm-hmm.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
Also, Eli nicked most of my stuff.
Oh yeah, I had that same issue.
That's going to be an interesting thing, because it's like the first time you can kind of replace a bunch of it from the shop.
But we're going to have a bunch of people just walking around with nothing, if not careful.
But the second time, it's going to be a bit more tricky. I think some weaponry is going to be quite variable, not because we're trying to be all, you know, like non-hardcore about it, but more just because that's the only thing we have in the stash that we can use.
Right.
Which I'm all for. I really do. I know I had to sort of encourage him, like, you go ahead and loot
Yeah.
me. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I said the same to Angie, you know, like it's to be expected.
Because as soon as I knock your person down, I'm going to take that stuff back.
Right, absolutely. Not that I ever then got to...
And your stuff.
Right. Yes. Nothing
Yeah.
is off limits here.
Yeah, me neither. It's the thought that counts, though.
Right. You should feel emboldened to try and take everything you can.
Mm-hmm.
Objectives updated.
I wish they'd. I mean, I'm probably going to say this a lot as we play. I wish they'd just put a few more varieties of how everybody looks at
Yeah. Yeah.
their face or whatnot. And it just, I don't know, it's a bit sad. It half makes me think, should we, and it's probably crazy, should we attempt a Necromunda after doing all this?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely enjoyed Necromunda. There were aspects of the execution that were
Yeah,
done well.
That's the thing. It was obviously a bit of a mess, but at the same time, I think it could be more fun with a bunch of people you know, potentially.
Right.
Not really what my plan was here, but nevertheless, this is what's happening, apparently. Yeah, I mean, something might happen with that. Okay. Don't know what's going on there.
Hmm.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Interesting. Oh, don't mind if I do.
Wow, you had a shot through there. That's impressive.
Yeah.
And annoying that you could see me well enough, but I couldn't see you.
Well, I had to move a bit to get there.
I see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I have concerns. In part, I have concerns about this guy's initiative, but I think I knew what I was doing. Probably.
Yeah, you've got some low
Oh,
initiatives going on.
nice.
For Skaven.
Well,
I still not
yeah.
convinced that the trade-off is worth it for initiative for armor, but I mean, maybe it is. It's just when I played Sisters and I went heavily armored, I still felt like I just got clobbered.
Right.
It's just that I got clobbered before I got to do anything. But I don't know. I mean, maybe it can give you that little bit more survivability, like the extra chance to attack back that means that you kill them. Eli's definitely using some of it, so
I have a little bit of armor on some of my dudes.
you've got to have some armor on that 24 guy.
Maybe.
And
I went the wrong way.
you know, like some kind of weights or something. It's very tense when you're just waiting for somebody to pop out and kill you.
Yeah. Guess who pressed the wrong button again? It was me.
Ah. That is not what you want to do.
Fine.
Okay. Oh, the problem is
Yeah.
I don't really know where your guys are.
Yeah, my 24 guy, I've made a decision with. It's safe to say. I've made.
Oh yeah.
I've decided to make a choice. about how I want to handle things.
And why not? No, you gotta go in.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, I may change later.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, I can see you. Come on, you can do it.
Ow.
That wasn't anything.
Yikes.
Just ignore
it. And how did Angela get her name exactly? Is she the investigator?
I mean, her
Oh my.
parents gave it. Her parents gave it to her.
On my screen, she just walked across a walkway that does not exist in real life.
Oh, nice.
Like she was 15 feet up in the air. Maybe
That's
20.
the beauty of this.
Could have been 20.
Yeah, she's just, you know, I mean, her grandmother was an investigator.
The family trade.
And
Hold on, you.
she was
oh.
was named for her grandmother.
Okay. You cut out a bit there,
Yeah,
but it's alright.
she you know, she moved out of that line of work into smuggling.
Sure.
It wasn't very what would you say, monetarily useful in the city of Mordheim. Nobody really cared.
No, I could see that being an issue. Right. So I think.
I mean, that was how she no, the first time she met Justice and Wavering. The first time she met Justice, she was trying to investigate something for him and get him to pay her. But he said he had just decided that the person was guilty already, didn't need an investigator.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
That's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Witch hunters are very much like, you know, you're just guilty.
Right, it's a black and white kind of situation. With
Yeah.
well, it's a black situation. There's no white. Nobody's innocent. I guess would be more accurate.
Okay, where are you? You are. Is this you? Okay.
I can't even see. There we go. It wasn't showing me the front of the board, so I couldn't see who you're trying to move. But now I know.
Okay, so I think I want to do that.
That's old Paul, isn't it? Oh, he's moved. It won't let me highlight him anymore. Worrying.
I can't tell if that's... That's bad. It looks bad, though. I have a feeling it's bad. Oh no, that's the end of my movement. Okay, let's change plan. Sometimes you forget how slow people are.
Mm-hmm. My 24 guy is very slow. It turns out.
That's not good. Mm-hmm. You guys should just be around there, shouldn't they? Oh, you're back here. Okay, never mind.
Hello.
There be. Okay. I mean, what end? To no end. Unless... Oh no. Let's see how it is.
Yep, one of my guys deployed in an area that you had to jump down from. He was inside in like a little attic.
Oh, that's fun.
It was not fun. You are incorrect. I did not appreciate that. Interesting. Okay, well.
Bet it's on the 3rd floor. Sometimes those little attic spaces are a good place to run away to when you've got somebody on very, very, very low health.
Hmm. I could see that.
'Cause if you get on the jump up point,
You die.
I mean, nobody can come up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Don't like having to do that, but I think that's the smart play.
Hang on, you're doing smart place? Not cool.
Oh, stylish. I mean, nothing. Ugh. Wasn't nearly fast enough. Looks like you have more morale than I do. That's annoying.
I mean, that's not a big surprise, is it?
No, I guess not. And really, the same is going to be true for both of us, which is once our leader goes down, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Which, again, it's kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
This is very odd.
Isn't it?
Well, much like in my game against Angie, one of your guys, I have not a clue where they are. Because, as you said, you set up in 3 spots. Now that we know this, I know that that's what you were doing. But that doesn't make it any clearer as to where you are.
I guess I technically do know where your guys were at least, but they all have question marks, which I think means that was the last spot I saw them. I assume
Right.
that's what that means.
Yeah, all your guys have question marks that I have seen. Which is actually a very clever way of doing it.
Yeah. I don't like how many guys are going here. Hang on.
Oh, okay. I see what that means.
Hovering over people, and so it was showing the different initiatives of where they were, and I was like, hang on, how's it gone to that person's go already? Now I know.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I think I was having some similar issues. Because it was showing me the wrong person too, which is even weirder.
Yeah.
What was funny in my game with Angie was, I was trying to get some good setups, and in the end it just devolved into slobber knocker.
Yeah. Yeah, you were like getting them all in position, everything, and then all of a sudden it was just like, just charge in there.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it goes. It's great.
Yeah. Which I think makes sense because it's less shooty than Necromunda, say, where you're going to get a lot more sight lines and working with cover and stuff. Here, it really is a case of just race to get you dudes in position, and then hope that you get to go first when it matters. What it feels like, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Or hope that they miss horribly, which can happen quite a lot, as you found.
Yes. I was actually...
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
No, it's not me. It's still saying it's you.
It says unknown enemy's turn start. That's you.
Oh, mine says waiting for opponent.
Uh-oh. Yeah, mine says waiting for opponent.
And, like, scroll through my people to... Interesting. I was wondering what was taking so long, which you probably were as well.
That is correct. Oh, that's nifty. I've discovered you can switch between your people in the map mode and then pan to them using the Q and E. That's exciting.
Oh yeah. And it pans through everybody, like it pans through your guys as well.
Yes, although if they're question marks, it doesn't go to them on the screen. It just goes to your guys.
I don't know what we do here.
Well, can you try doing shift using Q and E to get to your guy with 60 initiative and then come out and see what it says?
Yeah. Oops. That's not my guy with 60 initiative.
I'm just going to hit the
Where is my guy with 60 initiative? 1, 2...
accelerate AR.
because I put that over him. It just says waiting for opponent. Like, I literally am in a between turns thing. I don't know if this is like a crash state.
Let's do
It
some
doesn't feel crashy.
research real quick.
Let's see.
And all right. Okay, that was not helpful.
That does it. Okay, here's a question. Can you do a save and quit?
No.
I can't. Oh, rats.
I also can't voluntary route. Although there is a button
all
there.
I have is...
So that's exciting. So I just have abandon.
I only have abandoned mission.
I guess you might have to.
Oh. You know what's going to have to happen? One of us is. We're both going to have to abandon,
Yeah.
or one of us is going to abandon and effectively lose the game. What do you think would happen if we? It'd probably just be whoever quit out first loses.
Oh boy. I just realized. Yeah. I wonder what happens if we just force close the game. Would that count as an abandon? Because going through the injury process is not good.
Oh, hang on. Also, in case save and quit is not an option, terminating Mordheim allows one to load from a previously saved point before the soft lock occurs. I mean...
I don't know if we have a save point. It's the issue.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm looking up. So, I mean, the only thing I can think is, because it's not going to resolve itself, is that one of us quits the game.
Yeah.
Or just, like, shuts down the game and tries to reload.
Yeah.
I'm happy to attempt it.
Okay. I'm wondering if that makes more sense because I'm hosting it. I don't know if that matters. I mean, either way, potentially it sucks for one of us. But the way I see it, if it has to suck for one of us, I'd rather it wasn't me.
I mean, you know, how can one
How can you argue with that logic?
end task?
Alright, let's see what it says.
I'm going to attempt to load back into Mordheim now.
Okay. Nothing
What
has
it's worth.
happened on my end yet at all.
That's interesting.
It's very interesting. Oh, connection error. My cowardly opponent has left the game. I'm just going to leave it here for a second and see what happens. Because it's giving me a continue option. I'm just going to not continue temporarily.
Okay, yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a feeling that's you know,
Terminal.
Dunskies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It heavily implies that it's Dunskies.
Oh, hang on. I got an award, Rage Quit, reload the game after being disconnected.
That's amazing.
Let's see.
That's very that's not one I ever
lost.
Okay, I'll hit continue. Well, I'm sorry about that. Hey, I won a match.
You can you know, I mean, there's nothing we can do.
No, it's not. Wow, we did not get a lot of experience out of that, let me tell you. Angela Lansbury got the most. Because she shot someone.
Because she actually shot someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Things to think one defy mighty warband. All die,
okay.
die. Let leave no survivor.
Weird.
I mean, my leader's got
I did get
permanent injury now, unfortunately.
well, that's not great.
As does Ernest Paul, who now has amnesia as well as a losing an eye.
Well, he won't remember that, so it's okay.
Oh, he lost 5 experience for that.
Wow, that's rude.
It makes sense, really. Oh, internal wound. Okay, so definitely on the bad side there,
Is getting
but you know,
stronger.
Yeah.
at the same time, yeah, pretty disastrous.
Yeah.
I was really
Oh, you
they were just like, we're not going to fix it. We'll just put an award in there because that'll be amusing.
yeah. Well, I've paid my gang, my warband. Gonna keep getting that wrong
Yeah,
over
my
and over
injury-
again.
My injury money was pretty rough.
I can imagine, yeah.
So he's got 3 days to recover. Will that technically be back in time for the next game? I wonder. Oh, Clyde did well. He went up to level 1.
Yeah, I don't think I have any level 1s. I did, however, reach level 1 as a warband. So now I have the extra
Nice.
recruitment spots and
Extra slot.
can have the henchmen. Yeah, so I can now run 6 if I want.
Sweet.
I did get a couple of points on some people.
Yeah, likewise. That's
Very annoying.
pretty disappointing though, because that was shaping up to be interesting there.
I thought it would be
It was
fun.
shaping up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was going to be an interesting situation that developed. Now my leader is... Oh dear, he didn't lose his... He lost all his equipment.
Oh,
That's the second game in a row.
yikes.
It's getting quite costly.
Yeah.
Let's see, what can we
All I got, equipment-wise,
get?
If only my-
crossbow pistols.
only my poison wind guy had done 1 extra damage, he would have got to level 1.
Oh, really?
It looked like you walked right through my poison cloud and took 0 damage. Oh.
I saw it and I walked around it, if that helps.
Okay. What do we want here? I
Yeah,
feel
it's just my leader that lost his stuff, so it was
Oh.
nice.
Yo, he has no dodge whatsoever. I don't think this guy's ever going to have dodge. So I don't think agility makes sense. Although increasing climb, leap, and jump down.
Did you at least get? Did you get some warpstone from that you collected and all that?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I had aggressively collected at the beginning too. In fact, I would have had
me too.
6 if I had more room on my guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you went out, it just took everything from you, which is rude.
So third day. So the good thing is my leader's back. The bad thing is my warpstone is not looking so great anymore.
Yeah, well, mine was bad after, because I got none from my game with Angie.
Yeah.
So I was on like 25 weight, which wasn't wasn't brilliant.
Well, I'm on the hat with 2. So that is not good.
That
It'll be
you
interesting to see what happens when you fail.
you cut out there. You said, I heard you say, I think you said I'm on 2 losses, and then I
I'm
heard
on
nothing.
28 weight
Okay.
total now.
I mean, I'm only on 49. I think I have I guess 1, maybe 2 games left. It depends how it times it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I probably want ballistic skill on this guy. Do I? What do you think is accuracy better or is skill better? Oh, accuracy is just range. I mean, sorry, it's crit range, crit damage.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean they're both good. I don't know what the answer is. I usually just sort of make a bit of a decision like, okay, well, I'm going to at least make sure this person hits all the time. Or, you know what, when this person does hit, they're going to hit hard. That's kind of my reasoning. And it varies depending on the person.
Right. Why is it not accepting my clicks to up things? It's having a really hard time accepting when I try to just bump up a stat for someone. Very strange.
I guess if anybody's watching this and has experience, let us know if this is a common problem. Because I did get informed that the black powder bomb from my smuggler makes the game crash, so I haven't been using it.
Yeah.
But I'm curious how common this crash is, because if it's very common, we might have. It sounds like it might be a problem that comes up, but I don't know if there's like certain things that you can just avoid doing that stop it crashing.
I mean, I don't know that we did anything
Like
there that would have caused it.
I mean, I guess you don't know, right? What the weird triggers are.
Right.
It didn't feel like anything really happened, so you know. But maybe they're triggered more often than not. It'd be nice to have a list of things that trigger it, so you could know to sort of avoid them. Or maybe it's just an internet thing. Maybe it was just a crash and there's no reconnect feature, which is kind of horrific.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes for everybody else.
Cancel.
So obviously, I mean, I know you sort of got more out of that than I did, but even you probably got less out of it than you'd have wanted to. And it wasn't, you know, you missed out on the whole point of why we're playing is because the missions are fun.
Right.
So, I am going to end my video here and apologize to any who are watching.
Yeah.
If you are watching, let us know if there's like some magical list somewhere of stuff that you can do to avoid crashing as much, because that would be very useful.
We would appreciate that, wouldn't we?
Apparently there is a mod that I found about after we had sort of set everything up, so I didn't want to... I was just going to see if we enjoyed playing it and then maybe suggest it for a second campaign. It does a ton of fixes to balance and more.
Okay.
Will sort of make some like a bunch of the skills better and stuff like that. It's like a community-made mod that sounds like people try not to play with that. I don't know if it improves stability. It'd be interesting to find out if it helps with that. Because if it does, then you know, if we are having like a crash around, considering we're only playing 3 games, it may be worth considering just sort of re-jumping in. But if this is isolated, then that's good. I mean, it's only happened 1 out of... five games? Something like that. 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6.
So have you advanced to the 10th?
I have, yeah, because I wanted to see if my leader was back, and he is.
Oh, that's good. Man, my mouse is really struggling with where it's clicking. Okay.
But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
More time experience.
Use them well.
I'll see you next time.
Market stock has been
Bye for now.
replenished.
Bye-bye.